Welcome to another Dragon Agent Gaming Let's Play. Today's game, which is everybody's favorite on the NES since 1985, Super Mario Brothers. Hey everyone, Mike here, and welcome to another Let's Play here at Dragon Agent Gaming. For the first time ever, I decided to put the video on Facebook and on our YouTube channel, Dragon Agent Gaming. And it is going to be so amazing because it will attract more people that it'll be a greatest video to be shown as a free preview on our Dragon Agent Productions YouTube channel. So I have decided to choose this game because it attracts more viewers because it is so popular since 1985. When I was a kid, I got this game in the 1990s, prior to the Super Nintendo. And without further ado, let's get to playing this game. Oh boy, I know them very well since I was a kid. I gotta pull out a mushroom, get some coins, and be on my way. I gotta watch out for some Goombas, though. This pipe takes us into the coin room, but I decided to skip it and go for the extra life. One fiery Mario coming up. The flower that turns Mario into a fire Mario that throws fireballs. And I gotta hit a box full of dozen coins if I can hit fast enough. And Starman, which makes Mario invincible for a short time. And I gotta run to kill these enemies when I'm invincible. That's what I loved to do when I was a kid. And yes, I finally made it to the end. Usually the pipe takes us into the coin room, which was short to the exit. But hey, I would like to take the simple path without taking the coin room that is short to the goal. And World 1-2 has a warp zone in the end. But in this Let's Play, I'm not going to a warp zone. I'm going to play it all the way through to the next world. The fire flowers I collect, even though I'm fully powered up, will give me points. And yes, there's a score on the top left corner of the screen. Now that I got a dozen coins, there's another Starman on the right. If I can get to it. But I decided not to. Even though I can speed it up a bit if I want to. And yes, there is a coin box right there that gives me a dozen coins. And oops, I must have hit the box for a fire flower, but I'm not getting it. But hey, there's another extra life up here, and I gotta break another block next to it. And there I go. Let's check out this coin room. I gotta run and collect coins, run back, rush to the top, collect coins, rush back, and hit the coin box on the further right next to the pipe. There I go. Alright. There's another power boost next to the goal, but I'm not going to. I finally made it. Now I'm ready to head to World 1-3, which is the treetop world. Sometimes there's treetop worlds, there's the bridge that leads to the other side, and in some instances, a castle, which is the final level towards. But hey, I'm on the treetop now. I gotta watch what I'm doing here. As I collect coins along the way. Every 100 coins, as you know, which gives you an extra life. Well, I love to do that more often at every Mario game. I gotta reach the top and... Alright! Got a good score! Now, the first of the castle levels in World Dash 4. That's 1-4, excuse me. I gotta follow Mario through here. Don't get burned. Take your time. And at the end, you reach the dragon. But I like to call it Bowser. Or Bowser Koopa. And hey, I gotta watch out for those moving fireballs here. And there's the shot from the Bowser. With my Fire Flower power, I can use it to kill him, and which reveals a Goomba in the end. And voila, I rescue a Toad. But he says that there's a princess in another castle. I gotta keep on hunting. I'm now in World 2-1. And I gotta focus on more of secrets and power-ups. And the first of its Beanstalk Cloud Coin Heaven, that's what they say. I like to call it Coin Heaven because, which some game players knew. And yes, the more coins I get, the more extra lives I get. Every 100 coins, as you know. There's a Starman. Okay. Now I gotta have to kill those Goombas and hit the block for Beanstalk and climb up to Coin Heaven. And did you know, in Super Mario Bros. 3, there is a Coin Heaven in some levels. Mostly in World 1, in Level 3, and 5. So, I finally made it all the way to the end. One time I jumped down and collect all 3, but hey, that was before. So now I hit another dozen coin box, and I gotta make my way to the end of this world. I gotta jump it up and reach the top, and there I go. When I was a kid, I'm having trouble jumping it all the way to the top, but I managed to do it, and there I go. Alright, it's underwater time! And it's time to go underwater on World 2-2. Okay, when underwater, I gotta kill the bloopers with the fire power, as well as the Cheeps that are swimming by. Oh boy, this music is so awesome as you were swimming in the water, and Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan. That's on the Famicom for sure. Mario's fancy footwork that I use, which gets them out of the jam. So as long as I continue to hold down the button and swim away, I should be fine. And those Cheeps come silver. And the bloopers, they're so easy to kill. But in the sequel, you can easily step on the bloopers. Finally made it through the underwater stage, and heading towards my way to go over the bridge. Here on Super Mario Bros. Here I am, going to the next stage, walking across the bridge while timing myself on the jumping Cheeps as I collect away. Alright. Well, when I was a kid, when I make it through the bridge, sometimes I get hit, and I have to get some more power, like a mushroom or a fire flower. So as long as I continue to keep moving and dodging the Cheeps, I should be fine. Boy, this is so awesome. I gotta time myself carefully so I don't have to lose my footing. Made it to the end. I gotta work my way in the castle and beating the next dragon or fake Bowser. As I rack up points and making my way through, I'm in the next castle stage. And as you can see, I gotta dodge the potable. That is the fire coming out of the lava. And as always, I don't want to get burned, and I have to take my time as I get through. Yes, I can even walk on top to reach the next dragon, or Bowser. The first Bowser is a Goomba, and the second one is a Koopa. Finally rescued another Toad, who says that the princess is in another castle. And I'm in World 3-1, the next world in the game. I gotta make my way through by gathering some more details, like more power-ups, more coins, and more passages, like another coin room. There. Each coin room is different, so I don't have to go through at a time, but I can easily go through some. And there's a 1-up up ahead on top of the bridge, and I got it. And there's a Starman right there. And there's another cloud heaven I sense is coming up. My first encounter with the Hammer Brothers, and I gotta have to make sure I gather every detail and hit the beanstalk up, and voila! I'm in another cloud heaven at night. I gotta collect coins as quickly as possible without skipping a beat. It's okay to skip one, but I gotta make sure if I collect every single coins, I should be alright. Up top, I can easily run across through it, if I can. And I gotta jump down to collect some of the last coins. Now I'm back, and there's another hidden coin box that collects dozen coins if I can jump fast. Yes, I'm almost done. And there are some guy who can get unlimited lives through this, but to me, I don't think I'm gonna make it. But hey, I gotta keep on playing and reach the end of this game. That is my goal. World 3-2 is simple, and that means I gotta have to keep an eyes peeled for any enemies like Goombas and Koopas and Koopa Paratroopas too. And sometimes the Hammer Brothers. I gotta watch out for them. There's a Starman and a coin box underneath, but I decided to go for the Starman on top and run my way across. There I go, I kept racking points every time I kill those enemies. And I wish there would be another Pipe Worlds here, but I don't think that happened here in World 3-2. But I made it to the end, and racking up 2,000 points and sometimes 5,000. But there's a trick that you can get a 1-up by touching the exact center of the flag on the flagpole. Another treetop world that sets at night. And of course, later stages, those moving platforms will be shorter. Of course, as long as you master them very well. I gotta keep on doing some coins here, even running across through the crevices so I don't have to fall. It's like I did not know it at first. But hey, I finally knew it very well. I am almost at the end of World 3-3 and made it. Ready for another meeting with the fake Bowser or Dragon, whichever you want to call, in World 3-4. Oh boy. Things are heating it up, because in the higher stages, at the end of every world, the obstacles are tougher and tougher, and more enemies will show up. And yes, even more rotating fireballs will appear in later stages. Look back at World 1-4 and 2-4, you notice that the fireballs won't appear until later stages. I am almost at the end, reaching another fake Bowser, and killing him with the fireballs. It appears a Buzzy Beetle shell. So now I know it's Goomba, Koopa, and Buzzy Beetle. Another Toad rescued, and a princess is in another castle. And World 4-1 is what I commonly warped from the Warp Zone in World 1-2. Here, when I get a chance, I could even kill Latika and Spinies. That falls down. I can sometimes warp to this world if I want to beat this game quickly using a warp zone. But in this Let's Play, I decided not to do a warp zone because I would rather play it all the way through. Let's see if I can make my way through, because in some coin worlds, that lets you reach the goal very quickly, like in the beginning of the game. World 4-2 is another underground that also has another set of warp zones. Well, if I made it through, I know I'm in the right place. Getting another firepower and a hidden coin box full of dozen coins right on the mark. Now, after that platform goes down, there is a warp zone that leads to Worlds 6, 7, and 8. But since this is Let's Play, I'm not gonna go there. Towards the end of World 4-2 is a warp zone that takes you to World 5. But I'm in this coin room in World 4-2, trying my best to get the rest of the coins here, but ultimately I didn't. Managing to hit one and got it. But hey, as a kid, maybe I achieved it well. But hey, timing is everything. Wow, even if I'm fully powered up, I can still get points by getting it. And I made it through once again. Like timing is everything. Another treetop world, but this time the mushroom treetops. Well, it's a little bit different. In the warp zone to Worlds 6, 7, and 8, you'll see the mushroom treetops. But hey, it looks like that takes you to the warp zone at the end. In the VS Super Mario Bros., the only warp zone you get up here is 6. But there is no additional pipes that's 7 and 8. That's only in the NES version. But in the arcade version, you're only allowed to go to World 6. And you have to play it all the way through to make it. World 4-4, here's a way that is the best in the maze. Because this is one of the maze-based games at the end. Gotta start at the top. And I gotta have to get on the top and go inside to the bottom. And there I go. That is the best way through the maze. And yes, made it to another fake Bowser, and it shows a Spiny. Finally rescued another Toad. Thank you for watching this simulcasting version of Dragon Agent Gaming Let's Play. This ends the video here at Dragon Agent Productions' YouTube channel. But if you want to see the full version of this Let's Play video, check out Dragon Agent Gaming on YouTube. Where can you find some Let's Play videos? Like Super Mario Brothers? As well as gameplay samples and cool moves with hints and tactics. A place where monthly gaming reports have been given out, providing the latest video game news. Of course, everything, including the games, is waiting for you at Dragon Agent Gaming.